Hello there, welcome back to The Big Breakfast. Now, all morning you've been calling us with your questions for Thunderbird Supremo, Gerry Anderson. We've had loads of calls and faxes. I'm going to go straight into them, Gerry, with, I think we should have Derek from Lichfield on the line. Good morning, Derek.
Morning.
Are you all right there, Derek?
Yes, I am, yes, thanks.
Listen, hold your question there. We're going to have a look at a quick clip, and then we're coming back to you for you to ask your question to Gerry Anderson. Will you be ready for that?
Yes, I will be.
OK, excellent. Watch this clip. Here we go.
Miss Tintin Carano? Yes? This is your flight. You're lucky. It's the maiden flight of the new atomic-powered Fireflash.
Isn't that the new aircraft that flies 6 times the speed of sound?
That's right. But don't worry. It's perfectly safe.
Perfect. Enough explosives to smash the atomic reactor.
Oh, I remember that one. And I like the way everything was clearly labelled in this show as well.
Well, particularly the bomb.
Yeah.
Well, you must label the bomb, otherwise people wouldn't know what it is.
Well, that was lovely labelling. Baddie. I also like it when someone's hand moves really slowly like that towards something, and then they quickly show the close-up. It's like a human hand just going like really dexterous, and then it comes back. So I love that. Anyway, Derek from Lichfield's online. Here is Derek. Derek, are you there?
Yes, I am, yeah.
What's your question for Gerry, please? Good morning.
All right, Joe, you all right?
Yes, fine, thank you, yes.
Yes. The question I've got for you is, Joey, in 1976, you said in an interview, I can't really remember ever having been pleased with the final results on anything. Is that still true now? You know,
yes,
70 years
no, that's
later?
absolutely true. I don't think I've ever made a film that I can say, you know, terrific. I'm really pleased with that. I'm delighted the way Thunderbirds is going, you know, and that delights me. But I never look at the old shows for this reason, because everything I see to me is wrong, and I really want to start all over again.
I can't believe. I mean, I look at these things and they're sort of perfect little shows. I mean, can you pick of one thing that kind of annoys you and that still sticks out in your mind as being glaringly bad?
Yeah, the fact that they're made with puppets. I mean,
well, you also did UFO a little bit later on. I mean, you devised, I think, the show UFO.
Yes,
the
UFO
Shadow
and
Interceptors.
Space 1999.
And Space 1999. But were you dissatisfied with those as well in the same way as the puppets?
No, my main problem was with the puppets.
You see, I think that's their whole charm. But there we go. Do you know what? I'm going to go to Carol now from Bognor, who's got a question. I hope Derek from Lichfield was satisfied by that. Carol, what's your question, please?
Good morning, Johnny.
Good morning, Carol.
Gerry. Gerry, what do you think is the most difficult puppet that you've had to create?
There's so many that have been difficult. I think probably the Hood, which looked very similar to me, you probably realise, you know, with a bald head. My eyes don't light up, but, you know, when his eyes lit up, the head got so hot that that gave us a real problem. All the others were relatively easy.
OK, I hope that satisfies your question. We've got to burn through these now. Gary from Suffolk is on the line. Morning, Gary.
Good morning, Johnny.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, fine, thanks very much.
What's your question for Gerry, please?
Hello, Jerry.
Hi.
Is it true that in the 60s Rolls-Royce made a full-size version of Fab 1? And if so, do you know what happened to it?
Who is saying made a full-size version?
Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce, no. I was the one that commissioned the full-size version, which at the time cost £10,000. In today's money is probably about 300,000. Right. And it was made purely and simply to exploit the show. That was in the 60s when we could spend money on exploiting a show. Can you imagine doing that today?
Well, they do, I think, with a lot of films. But I mean, where is that now, that car?
It's in Virgin's window in Oxford Street.
There you go. It's in Virgin's window in Oxford Street. Well, that question was really answered, wasn't it? So rarely happens on this show. We've got Bashir now from Hartlepool. What's your question, Bashir? Good morning, welcome to The Big Breakfast, I should say first.
Hello.
Hello there, Bashir.
Hi, Johnny, how you doing?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
Good. Yeah, Jerry, I just want to know, what gave you that first, oomph to start off, the Thunderbird series?
What gave you the first oomph to start off the Thunderbird series, or presumably start off your first ever series? That would probably be acceptable as a question.
It was a mining disaster in Germany. The mine was flooded. People were trapped 1,000 feet below ground. It took 2 weeks to get them out. And I was listening every day, to this rescue. And of course, I had rescue heavily on my mind. And then when my boss, Lou Gray, phoned and said, Gerry, come up 7:30 tomorrow morning and tell me what the new show is going to be about, I thought, rescue.
International rescue.
Well, a lot of it was developed on my way to Lou, because he kind of caught me in midair. But that's really what triggered the idea.
Okay, listen, thank you very much, Gerry. I've just got a signal there. We've got no time for any more callers, so I apologise to Chris from Leek. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, mate, how are you doing, John?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry you didn't get your question in this morning. Do you know what? Thank you very much. Gerry Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. I say, it's been a show this morning, hasn't it? We're going to take a break right now, back to tell you what's on tomorrow. Are there any more big items on? No, but still carry on watching anyway, because we've actually got quite a big surprise for you in the shape of, well, it's someone naked. You'll be seeing after this. You'll see.
Oh, my word!